So, very good morning, dear student. Welcome back in today's science class. So, now, dear student, in the previous class, we discussed about the plastics, plastics. We discussed about the PVC, about the polythene, and the bakelite and the melamines. Now, this is this class. This session is about the last topic of the third chapter, and it's a very important topic, and it is related to our life because now today's problem, this plastic is a very serious problem by which the whole world is facing a problem of this plastics. As you know that, so this plastic is threat to the environment. Not for the only environment, it is also threat for the human life. It's a threat for water, for the animals, and a threat for the soil and the plants. Because you know that it's a plastic in each and every steps we use water plastics. Means directly and indirectly, it totally depends on water plastics. The plastics have become the indispensable part of our life. मीन्स हमारे लाइफ में ऐसा कोई भी पार्ट नहीं बचा जहाँ पर उसको उसने टच नहीं किया हो, अछूता हो प्लास्टिक. वह सब जगह पे अपन क्या we can use this plastics. So although they are the popular and extensively used in almost all walks of our life, means at the every steps we use water plastic because of this extensive use of this plastics. It's became water the threat for us कि इस तरह से हम टोटली इस प्लास्टिक पे डिपेंड हो गए और इतना इसका यूज़ हम अपने लाइफ में कर रहे हैं कि ये हमारे सामने एक प्रकार से क्या ना एक तरह से हमारे लिए एक मुश्किल बन गई, एक आफत हमारे लिए बन गया, पूरे वर्ल्ड के लिए, पूरे यूनिवर्स के लिए. So everybody, you know that, dear student, that this plastic is a non-biodegradable substance. Non-biodegradable substance means you know that. So non-biodegradable substance means the type of substance which cannot be decomposed by the microbes by the action of decomposers. यानी ऐसे substance जो decomposers या microbes की action से उसको decompose नहीं कर सकते, उसको simple substance में break down नहीं कर सकते, not mixed with the water, soil. So these plastics are the non-biodegradable substance, and this cannot be the bacteria cannot easily decompose them. It takes over 100 of years for some plastics to get decomposed, while some plastics will get decomposed. यानी कुछ जो है वो कई साल लग जाते हैं और कुछ ऐसे प्लास्टिक्स होते हैं जो बिल्कुल डिकम्पोज होते ही नहीं है. ओके, so this is the posing a serious threat to all this condition और ये जो है हमारे लिए एक serious problem है, serious समस्या है हमारे सामने, that billions of the tons of the plastic waste is being dumped every day जो हमारी कंट्री में या हमारे सिटी में और पूरे यूनिवर्स में, पूरे वर्ल्ड में जो है millions of tons of plastics every day dumped and it is disposed by the human. So this became posing a very serious, very threat condition we are facing by these problems, harmful effects of this plastics. Disposal of plastics whilst affects the environment in many ways. It's not affect only the environment, but it also affects the human life in many ways. So what are the harmful effects? What are the problems we are facing by the use of this large amount of plastics, or we are posing this threat? So we are going to discuss one by one that problems we are facing now today. So first one, now you see that everybody at in your textbook page number 44, the plastics does not burn completely. We already know that कि प्लास्टिक कैसा नॉन बायोडिग्रेडेबल है, चाहे इसको आप ज़मीन में गाड़ के रखो या फिर जलाओ, ये डिकम्पोज नहीं होता है. इफ़ हम उसको बर्न करते हैं, जलाते भी हैं, इसके फिर पढ़ाते हैं, तो फिर भी क्या होता है, इट प्रोड्यूस मैनी डिफरेंट काइंड्स ऑफ poisonous gases and it also remains some unburned part, black color part. So this burning of plastic releases a highly toxic gases and pollutants that pose the health hazards. यानी इससे काफ़ी जहरीले गैसें धुआं निकलता है जो हमारे लिए नुकसानदायक है. At many places, the plastics waste gets accumulated in the drains and other water bodies. Simply we are throwing these plastic bottles and polythenes here and there, and simply they are water. They are become the agent for the chop and the blocking of many water lines and drainage systems, and it also polluted to many water source. तालाब में फेंक दिए, पॉन्ड में फेंक दिए, तो वहाँ का पानी को ये क्या कहते हैं पॉल्यूटेट कर देते हैं, या नालियों में फेंक दिए तो वो नाली को ब्लॉक कर देते हैं. So they not only the chop the water bodies but also make the water stagnant and a breeding place for the germs. यानी वो नालियों को ब्लॉक नहीं करते हैं, सीवेज लाइन को ब्लॉक ही नहीं करते हैं, बल्कि वो पानी भी गंदा पानी भी वो वहाँ पे इकट्ठा रहता है. इकट्ठा होने के बाद that place is became the breeding place for the mosquito, and you know that this mosquito is a water vector or carrier for the water. Different kinds of or mosquito is a carrier or a vector for water spreading malaria and dengue like the dangerous disease. So plastics are also threat for the aquatic life, and this plastic is not for only the threat for the aquatic terrestrial life, it is also threat for the aquatic life, because if we throw this plastics unnecessary in the water, so it also water produce pollution in a aquatic this ecosystem, and that became a terrible condition or a what a bad conditions or unfavorable or unsuitable condition for the aquatic life, fish or other. When the plastic waste gets buried in the soil, it does not allow the percolations of the water in the soil. कि यदि सेकेंड की हम उसको डंप कर दे, जमीन में गाड़ दे, तो वो क्या करेगा, उससे पानी को वाटर जो भी है वो परकोलेट नहीं होगा, मीन्स स्वीपेज नहीं होगा, क्योंकि इट कैन मेक वन वाटरप्रूफ लेयर. उससे पानी जो है वो नीचे स्वीपेज होके वाटर लेवल को वो रिचार्ज नहीं करेगा. बरसात का पानी वहाँ से रिचार्ज होके और स्वीपेज होके ज़मीन में इकट्ठा नहीं हो पाएगा. सो दिस इज ऑल्सो वाटर harmful. It does not allow the percolations of water in the soil. It also does not allow the rainwater to sweep into the soil. All this leads to the decrease in a water table, and it adversely affect the plants in that area. तो इस तरह से क्या होगा, धीरे धीरे वो पानी वाटर जो है वो स्वीपेज होके प्रोकोलेट होके यदि इकट्ठा नहीं होगा तो वो वाटर टेबल क्या होगा, धीरे धीरे काफ़ी नीचे चला जाएगा. एंड इट हैव द एडवर्स एंड हार्मफुल इफेक्ट्स ऑफ वाटर ऑन प्लांट्स एज वेल एज ऑन द पीपल्स हु आर लिविंग इन दैट एरियाज, एंड ऑल्सो अफेक्ट द लाइफ ऑफ एनिमल्स. As plastics are the non-biodegradable, there are the no effective methods to manage the waste generated and accumulated. Because we know that this plastic is a non-biodegradable substance, तो इसके अगेंस्ट कोई भी मेथड जो है वो हमारा एप्लीकेबल नहीं होगा, इफेक्टिव नहीं होगा. किसी भी वे में हम इसको क्या उससे हम छुटकारा नहीं पा सकते, नहीं उसको जमीन में गाड़ के या फिर इसको जला के, यानी हमारे पास में देयर विल बी नो एनी अल्टरनेटिव सॉल्यूशन we have. Then due to the proper waste segregation, so the plastics often gets mixed with the biodegradable waste and hamper their decomposition. कि हमारे पास में कुछ segregation इस प्लास्टिक का कोई ठीक से मैनेजमेंट नहीं है. We don't have any facilities to manage these plastics in a very well manner. So we are facing the problem of this plastics disposal of these plastics. Many animals such as the cows, stray dogs, it is in the saloon, the plastics leading to the serious respiratory problems and choking and death. Yani this simply we are throwing the plastic in the polythene that wraps some of the material in that, and that will be eaten by the water. That is eaten by the cow and dogs. Simply they enter into their digestive system, and it became a create the serious problem, respiratory problems and digestive problem, and cause the whole the respiratory systems of cow and this ruminator animals. So means पूरा उनका गाय का देखा होगा तो ना प्लास्टिक बेचारे खा के तो उनका पूरा पेट खराब हो जाता है, डाइजेस्टिव सिस्टम खराब हो जाता है और वो मर जाते हैं. सो ये कुछ प्रॉब्लम्स ही वी आर फेसिंग बाय यूज ऑफ दिस प्लास्टिक, क्योंकि प्लास्टिक एक अमूल्य पार्ट हो गया हमारा, एक ऐसा हमारे लाइफ में रोल हो गया इसका कि हम उसके बिना क्या रह नहीं सकते. मीन्स वी आर यूजिंग दिस plastics in at each and every step. Now the three are for the plastic waste management. So for this we have some we can say that we have some methods to avoid this problem. क्योंकि इसको खत्म नहीं कर सकते, लेकिन up to some extent we solve this problem by using the 3R factor. This 3R factor. 3R factor means reduce, recycle and reuse. आप reduce यानी कम से कम यूज करो, रिसाइकलिंग करो और रीयूज करो. जो चीज़ आपके पास में है उसी को अगेन एंड अगेन यूज करो, या फिर उसको रिसाइकलिंग कर लो उसी प्लास्टिक का, या फिर उसको रिड्यूस करो. These are the 3R factors which can sort out the problem of this plastics. So now see that the last topic, the 3 R's of the plastic waste management. Judicious use or wisely use of this plastic materials is the only way to minimize the environmental problems caused by this plastic. यानी कि बिल्कुल आप wisely use करोगे, judiciously आप use करोगे whenever it is necessary, that time only we use this plastic. So in that manner we can sort out this problem up to some extent. कुछ हद तक हम इस problem को sort out कर सकते हैं by this 3R formula. One of the best possible ways to manage this plastic waste is to follow the principle of this 3R. Means 3R means what? 3R means reduce, reuse and recycle. This 3R means reduce, reuse and recycle. This is 3R. Okay, so reduce using the plastic as much as possible. Means जितना हो सके उतना आप प्लास्टिक का यूज कम करना. You can use the carry bag for carrying some things or vegetables or other articles from the market. We can use the cotton bag and this cloth bag. We can use paper bag. We can use as a carry bag and avoid what? Reduce the use of this polythene bag. Alternative and the substitute can be use the paper bags, cloth bags, jute bags. ये हमारे पास में एक अल्टरनेट ऑप्शन है कि हम प्लास्टिक के यूज को कम कर सकते हैं, रिड्यूस कर सकते हैं. फॉर शॉपिंग इंस्टेड ऑफ द पॉलीथीन बैग्स एंड द प्लास्टिक कैरी बैग्स वी कैन यूज वाटर cotton bags, jute bag and paper bag. Reuse the many plastics items can be reused many items over for the same purpose or for the different purpose before the discarding. कि simply उसको throw करने से फिर उसको आप वापस उसको reuse में ले सकते हैं. Some old plastics buckets can be used as a dustbins and old bottles as well as flower wash or flower pot के रूप में आप उसको यूज कर सकते हैं. उसको अलग और अदर वे में we can use that plastic item. So in that way we can sort out this problem of using this plastic. And last one option is about the recycling. It means we can reuse, recycle the plastic old material. Many plastics, especially the thermoplastics, can be recycled into the other plastic product. Means जो thermoplastics है, thermostatic plastic we cannot reuse it, we can recycle it. But the thermoplastic जो है उसको अपन रिसाइकलिंग करके जो भी वेस्ट मटेरियल है या जो भी कबाड़ है उसको अपन उस कबाड़ वाले को बेच देंगे तो उसका वापस रिसाइकलिंग हो जाएगा. रिसाइकलिंग होने से क्या वो नया प्लास्टिक निकल के उसी का वापस रिसाइकलिंग होगा. तो वो अपन कुछ हद तक इस प्रॉब्लम को अपन सॉल्व कर सकते हैं, शॉर्ट आउट कर सकते हैं. सो दीज आर द 3R factors of 3R principle which can sort out the problems or resolve the problems of this plastic that is inside to the environment. So I hope you guys everybody understood very well this all these things, and please everybody go through this textbook, because if you go through the textbook you read each and every line, so it's very clear for everyone. After that if you have any type of doubt in your mind you are free to ask me. Okay, so once again thank you, have a nice day.